So the biggest update to come to Rust Console dropped yesterday. Now, whilst I covered everything before the update happened to do with skins and the monument itself and everything that came with it, we've had just little under 24 hours since the update came out, and today I'm going to be talking about all the bugs, skins, the monument itself, everything to do with military tunnels and the update of Underground Assault now that we've had nearly a day of enjoying it. More importantly, are you enjoying the update itself? Do you think it's lived up to the hype, as a lot of the community come back to the game when we've had an update like this? Like 90% of the community comes back for a couple of weeks to celebrate it, and then it kind of dies down a bit. This is why we kind of need regular and consistent content updates, whether they are big as a monument or as little as introductions to new weapons or just new features to make the game feel fresh. But it's really good to see a lot of the community coming back. Today, I'm going to be looking at all of this in my server, CNQR Warfare main Zerg 3x. Brad, I believe, that got taken, so there's quite a lot of PvP going on at the moment, considering it is 38 pulp. However, it is a US server. Here we go, look at this. We've got a 4-man pulling up. I'm guessing these guys are just coming back from being killed. I'm not too sure. I mean, they can't have won the fight and then depoted and come back that quickly. Alright, so this is military tunnels. Now you'll see some cinematics as well as me just flying through the monument itself, just to give you a better look of what it looks like from the outside and inside. There's, I believe, 2 ways you can get into this monument. What is a shame is I thought this would be unlocked, sort of like gives a feel of airfield tower. This would be a really good tower to have, especially if you're going to have events or holding PvP such events within military tunnels. Going in, it's kind of cool looking, and as well with my server I've decided to turn off NPCs reacting to you unless you obviously shoot them. Once you shoot them, they will shoot back. Other than that, they're going to stay perfectly still and just go about their day. And I'm not gonna lie, for this update with military tunnels, it didn't take as long to get the game up and running. Now, we're always gonna have Rustwork connections and people DCing and stuff like that. We're always gonna get that with whatever monument update we get. However, it seemed like everything was put into fruition and into the game very quickly from 11's side of things. When you look at how big military tunnels is underground, it is a fairly big monument. I'd probably say it's kind of like the size of airfields, but just underground. And look, this is just one of the bases on the server. There's about, times this by 5 or 10, there's about 10 of these bases on the server. It's pretty crazy. Now, one thing I'm going to talk about is Oil Rig. Oil Rig has a new death barrier glitch, and I'll, have the clip that I got sent by one of the mods for the server regarding the death barrier on Oil Rig, where you just walk and basically die to kind of like stuff like this. When this is like puffing out at you, you just die. I've had countless people say, can I have my loot back because I've died at Rig. So yeah, it's kind of like a dead glitch. It's a really dead glitch to, have to overcome, because Rig is such a pivotal monument when it comes to gaining loot as well as having PvP. It's just one of those, monuments that it's really fun to do, especially if you're not even in a big team. When you're in a smaller team, that's where you kind of get the trios to 5 or 6 mans come through. One thing to note as well is that admins are unable at the moment to spawn in basically any entities to the server. Now, we host events that would be either in military tunnels, launch site, or airfield regarding locked crates. However, when we do the print POS and then do the entity.spawn locked and then the coordinates that print POS gave us, it just comes up with invalid entity, so we're not able to spawn in locked crates. This has also happened with recyclers as well. So if anyone wanted to purchase a recycler, or they just wanted a recycler in, let's say, top of launch, we can't do that. Rest assured though, Pedro and 11 did post something out today talking about how this will get fixed, which is really good to hear. So, as I was talking about in the previous video, the new skins that have come along with the Underground Assault. Now, obviously we have the Tiger Stripe camo, the Red Tiger Stripe camo, the Arctic and Desert camo skins, which basically are just recycled or rotated through the skin store again. So here we have all the new skins within the skin store, whether they're, old, previous skins, or brand new. We have Toy Soldier, Veteran Pack, as well as the Gothic, Valentine, Architect, as well as the Military Surplus Arsenal, and obviously the Winter Camo. We also have the M249 rocket launcher, semi-automatic pistol, LR and crossbow, the ones I also showed in yesterday's video before they were released. As again, Rust Console skin posts the unreleased skins, so if you're interested in what's coming up within the game at whatever point in the future, he's the person to go to look at them. So here we have the M249, not a bad looking weapon. In game, I believe it looks better, as well as the actual toy soldier skin itself. A lot of people were bashing this on my TikTok when I uploaded it yesterday, and I must say, when in game, it's definitely pay to win, not pay to lose. Like when I was fighting one of the mods in a 1v1 within the desert, may I add, it was hard to see them. So this skin is definitely actually a cool skin to have in your locker. So basically, yeah, the skin store, the update itself, I don't think is actually that bad. So obviously with the update, we have a couple bugs that have kind of come through to the game, which is as expected. Every time a monument or a big update comes to this game, we do get a lot of bugs. But rest assured, as I said previously, that D11 are working on actually fixing them. Just to cover that real quick, Pedro Silva and Double 11 posted on Twitter, the team is working on a fix for the issue with the kill zones on the offshore monuments. We were able to fix the issue from the server side for official servers, but for community servers it will require an update. This update will go live today, and I will let you know when it happens so you can update your server. The update will also bring a fix for global.spawn, which is currently not working properly. Once the update is live, server owners should be able to spawn entities like recyclers and locked crates again. So overall, it's not too bad, I would say, even though if Oil Rig was like the monument everyone went to and it was brand new within the game and you had this death barrier, sure, it's pretty bad. It's not good at all. However, with military tunnels, everything seems to be working perfectly. And for anyone that just, you know, can't go to Oil Rig, they obviously have a lot of other monuments to go to in their free time. How are you guys finding the update, and how are you guys finding the server if you are in the CNQR Warfare server? Also, join up the Discord, link is in the description, and like the video if this was informative to you. By the time I probably upload this, the update would have already happened and you'd be working, and the game would be working basically normal again. Subscribe if you are new around here. Hope you guys are enjoying the update. Be sure to join up the CNQR Warfare server as well. It's a US crossplay 3x. That's all for today. See you in the next one.